Sega. So, hey, if you're gonna play this game, please use a gamepad.
Are we gonna be throwing people into like hills so that they explode?
No. Anyway, this is Yakuza 0. It is a prequel to the entire franchise. It is the 6th game of the series, and it's one of the best.
So, I guess that means that everything we did in the previous game is a spoiler to this game?
Yes and no?
And Majima's really fallen on hard times.
Well, we'll see what happens to Majima a long ways from now.
Wait, this isn't Majima?
No, actually. You think Majima would let himself be beat up to a bloody pulp like this in this abandoned lot?
By Kiryu, yes. Like, that's clearly Kiryu. My mind just automatically substitutes his attire to white.
So, this game happened, or takes place, I think, like 20 years before the main plot of Yakuza Kiwami.
Okay.
So,
It's quite a jump.
yeah, Kiryu's like 20 or so in this game. This is Kiryu, by the way. He's the main character.
It seems even more impressive now because that just means he's like beating the shit out of everybody as a middle-aged man.
Right? Like, you don't think about it much, but he was 40, or pushing 40 in the first game. But here, he's kind of a greenhorn. Like, he's just doing like lowly collection jobs. Which I do realize is how he was introduced in the first game, like assisting on a collection job. But I think the implication was that like he was well past that.
Right.
It was just helping his buddy. But that doesn't matter because that's like 10 years from now.
So what's like the specs on this? Running at like 160 FPS, 144, or what?
Probably 60. So I'm actually playing the PC version because, surprise, the series is on PC now. And yeah, this game has or on PC the cutscenes can run at 60, or uncapped, I guess. It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, this is actually Yakuza 0 is the first game I bought, and I'm kind of like I'm gonna be playing along with the LP. I'll let you guys know like once we hit spoiler territory for me, but I have it running at 144 FPS, and it looks fantastic.
Do I have something on my face? Did I forget to wipe off my all this barbecue sauce?
He's like, I've just been to Olive Garden. I got spaghetti sauce all over my face.
I just can't help myself. I love ribs.
Try the bolognese. It's really good.
But yeah, even as a young greenhorn, you don't want to fuck with a man as stern looking as Kiryu. Also, every so often in Zero, we get these weird stylized cutscenes with minimal movement and specific framing.
I kind of get it, but I think the problem I have with it is that because it's all like dialogue, like if this was only text and there was no audio, other than like music, background noise, etc., it'd be fine. But you tend to like stay on scenes too long for certain things.
Kinda. It's weird. As far as I can tell, this might be the only time in the series they do this. I have no idea if they do this in 4 or 5 at all, and I'm I guess 3 as well.
It's kind of like Uncanny Valley, because like you're just, you know, the way these shots are, like you're just looking at some, like it's not even a still frame.
Yeah, like you can still see that they're moving a little bit. Like I can see the models rocking back and forth, and like the background elements are still fully animated. Like there are people walking over there.
Yeah, it's just weird to see like all that together.
ありがとうございます。しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが、回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえ。なあ。
Yeah, it makes you look like a pushover.
It always makes me like I always have to like double think about it twice when it's like, oh yeah, 300 grand isn't a lot, and it's like, right, yen.
I mean, that's still $3,000. Although because this takes place in the 80s, Japan's economy was booming. Like people are just throwing money out like there's no tomorrow. And they're no worse for wear.
Right.
And the fact that Japan's currently undergoing its bubble economy is actually kind of a central thing in this game. So, yeah, money is very big in this game especially.
Right.
So, while $3,000 sounds like a lot, it kinda isn't. It'll make sense later, I swear.
うちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれません。けど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。それが答えか。ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。金貸しが偉そうに。めんどくせ。
I say as I collected money for him. So that was an explosion. Kiryu's dead, and we move on to Kiwami.
Yep, Kiwami was all just a fever dream.
You're gonna censor that for YouTube, right?
No, it's not as bad as Mesu King.
I don't know how to take that response. Like, I'm just gonna think of it as a good thing. I bet at some point during this LP we're gonna learn that Kiwami 2, which is currently out, has Mesu King, but like a quote-unquote
I can
better
guarantee
version.
you right now it does not have Mesu King.
I wanted that to be like the shocking reveal in episode 36.
Don't worry. Never again. Anyway, so right now we're in the fictional district of Kamurocho in Shinjuku, Tokyo. It's fictional, but it is based off of the real-life Kabukicho district. And having been there, it looks a hell of a lot like this. I mean, I can't speak for what it looked like in the 80s, but that gate we just saw, that is totally the entrance to Kabukicho.
Right.
It probably says Kamurocho.
What if it didn't? Like they just like forgot to change it?
I would be very shocked.
I feel like I should LP the learning Japanese games that I bought at the same time.
I forgot you got those, actually.
Alright, so for those of you who are paying attention, we're now in spoiler territory for me.
Alright, so, we just finished our job, so we're gonna go meet up with our best buddy Akira Nishikiyama right around here.
I'm just gonna point it out that those codes suck.
Yeah, but it's a secret code, I guess, between friends.
Yeah, just be like, oh, it's code 72 or whatever.
I don't know. If you click on the right stick, you can go into first-person view. You're also on rails for this bit here. But yeah.
Well, for a starting segment, that feels appropriate.
Yeah. Don't want you wandering off too far now. So as we walk down Tenkaichi Street here, eventually we'll run into a couple of dudes. Or at least we'll look into this alley.
We can't stand by and watch these guys do this.
Yeah, this is just wrong.
He's clearly a geek and not a nerd.
Geeks aren't allowed on our turf. Alright, well, let's go deal with them.
Should have walked. It just looks cooler, you know?
I should have.
Take a drag of the cigarette, flick it.
Yakuza じゃねえのかそいつバカヤクザだって年も大して俺らと変わ
Also, in a weird oddity for the series, we are actually in the Yakuza right now.
お前らこの町に来るのは初めてか
I believe that for like 95% of the series, you don't play as an actual Yakuza member.
Right.
歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえなんだとヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ
So, welcome to combat. We're gonna be doing a lot of combat in this game because it's basically like a beat 'em up mixed with a JRPG. So this is Kiryu at his youngest. So his technique is very unrefined. Like you can kind of see if you watch closely, like how this style with a little refinement would become the later dragon style that you see in later games.
Right.
But yeah,
This doesn't have the same punch and flair to it.
What was that?
It doesn't have the same like style and flair to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, it's not great form, and it's a lot of brute force. Square is your light attack button, and triangle you can press at any time during your combo to do a finishing blow. Circle grabs enemies, and you can also press any of the buttons again to do a context-sensitive action, like beat 'em up or do a finishing blow.
Throw him into a pile of boxes.
Yeah. Unique to brawler style, if you get hit, you can press one of the buttons to do a quick counterattack. It's pretty strong, but you can be interrupted out of it if you're hit again.
I'm loving the fact that this has taken like wholesale the coin mode from Super Smash Bros.
Oh yeah, yeah. So when you beat up dudes, money will literally fly out of them, and it's great.
Oh, 相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
If we kill him now, do we cause like an error in the timeline?
Yes. But we have no reason to, so we're not going to.
おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか
暇つぶしに喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろガキじゃあるめえし
興味ね
相変わらず硬いねまあいいやとりあえず飲みに行こうぜ久々にオールで付き合えよな
ありがとうございました いや、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
Do my rescue.
You should probably get out of there before they wake up.
I mean, we taught those guys a lesson, so they'll just mosey on out of their own accord.
Right, but we're no longer there to enforce the lesson, so...
It's strict Bushido honor for them to stick with the rule that they've been beaten with.
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するな。
さあな。
So, this is Nishiki. This is Kiryu's best friend from childhood.
お前みたいに器用じゃねえから。
They were raised at the same orphanage, and there's a great deal of trust between the two.
時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。
They're both Yakuza members, and they're each other's sworn brothers. Although I'm not 100% sure why they're in different families. Kiryu is part of the Dojima family, and Nishiki is in the
変えてみな。
Kazama family.
Hmm.
お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。
It's not about flash, it's about style,
君の若
Kiryu.
頭。
Yeah, exactly.
ナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にはある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のため。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。ヤクザは見栄張ってなんぼだぜ。
So is that a dog tag or just like
そんなもんさ。
Like around Kiryu's neck, or
yeah, Nishiki's neck?
oh no. I believe I want to say that's a locket, but I don't actually know.
Because it's either that or I know they had like
それより飲みに行くんじゃなく。
oval coins like that, but I forget what the name is.
Right. I don't know actually.
Which I guess would be like a sign of wealth if that's what it was. Like it's
Yeah.
like flashing more cash, but in like a symbolic way.
But yeah,
さあ行くか。
Nishiki knows a lot about the Yakuza style.
I thought you were gonna say capitalism.
I don't know if I would say he knows a lot about capitalism.
It's all about flashing. Buy the best stuff. Spend.
He engages in capitalism, but I don't know if he's like really a business guy.
Yeah, probably not.
当たり外れも含めて。
What's his?
yeah.
What are his investments like?
金ケチってため。
I don't know.
こういうご時世だ。
Maybe he should try like real estate or
金は
something.
使いようで売買にもなる。で、
Yeah, like
情報をつかむ
you can tell there's these two like are real close, like just with the way they talk
こ
and
の街でしのぐ。
how you can just follow Nishiki without question. I mean, granted, you're also on rails, but
言われついていく
just the fact that you have that option and that he's leading you,
はずがぼったく
that says a lot.
そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい
I。don't know too much, but isn't it also
そ
that
う思わねえとやってられねえだろ。
or like people you would know or like way more casual speech, you just like I want to say talk in a different way, but
物の例え
sort of like the verbiage and
別に
whatnot
実際に体験
is
した
completely different.
I mean, yeah, like you would.
今日は俺の
It's the same in a lot of languages. Like
おめえもたまには
you get a lot less formal with like your close friends.
It always seems that like it's way more of a it's a bigger deal in like Japanese movies and shows and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong about that. Like it is there's a lot of emphasis on the way you speak to someone.
I kind of feel like that sort of gets like left out in a way.
It's really hard to translate that.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So this little area here actually isn't in the future Yakuza games, and that's a plot point. We'll get into that much later, but I just wanted to point it out.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this area is cut off by an earthquake and then joins Outer Heaven.
Ah, yes. Big Boss is Outer Heaven, now with a little slice of Kamurocho.
Is this like one of my Japanese animes?
I actually don't know if Huey would be into anime. Alright. We should probably break this up.
Look, we know he can't be a grandpa, or the other guy can't be a snot-nosed punk or whatever, because that's not what they're titled. I need to work on those.
Yeah. So, yeah, along with being less refined, young Kiryu is a lot more brash than he is in later games.
Dude, we're not letting him call us butts.
Okay, so a big part of the combat in these games is managing your heat. In this game, you have 3 heat bars. Once you have at least 1 bar, your attacks get way faster, and you have access to something called heat moves, where under certain conditions, you can press triangle to do a special attack like this. It does eat up at least 1 heat bar, though. There's a lot of things you can do to trigger heat moves, like grab someone, get near someone when they're down, pick up an item. Also, you can pick up weapons if you're near them.
Do you? They're already salty. You don't have to add more.
Nope, not salty enough. Oh man, there's a bowling ball. I actually forgot if I take it or not. Yes! Kiryu was very creative with his heat moves. Like,
I feel like that wouldn't work on anybody but a drunk person, because they just lift their leg.
well, if you're not expecting it, but then again, he did take the time to go into like a proper bowling form.
And you're doing it while they're looking at you.
But yeah, Kiryu is really good at improvising stuff.
Kiryu, certified practitioner.
He's the best saltologist around.
Yeah, he studied at NACLU.
I tried getting into there once, but I just couldn't. I couldn't hack it. Aw, they made up.
See, I dropped out because I kept going against the grain. I missed this.
It's been too long. Okay, so doing certain things will get you CP, which is a form of like experience. You unlock extra like perks and I guess skills.
Is it gonna top out at a specific number this game, or is this like Kiwami where it's just gonna go up to obscene numbers?
No, Kiwami had CP as well. and that does there is a finite amount.
Yeah, but you had like 1,600 bars by the end.
No, you're thinking about the experience bar.
No, maybe, I guess, yeah.
CP is basically like achievement points. Speaking of experience, actually, we're about to see this game's equivalent of experience.
I kind of feel like this guy is transported from 17th century Britain.
He does look very out of place.
He looks very unwell.
Yeah, he's seen way better days.
Jaundice, gout. Or maybe some other unknown disease. Scurvy.
Looks like he needs a good drink. Or maybe he's had too much.
Maybe it's a nice fruity citrus drink. Kiryu says that with like the same conviction that I do, and it's like my parents are like, "Who's at the door?" It's nobody. I'll be right back.
What?
So he's going to give us some advice that we're going to follow for the rest of the game. Just invest money in yourself.
So we're gonna become a cyborg. Is that it?
No, we're just going to take our wads of cash and devour them.
I prefer the cyborg route, personally.
Yeah, me too. It doesn't taste as funky. But yeah,
It's the ink they use, you know?
yeah. So instead of getting experience points in this game, you spend money to gain more skills. Which, you know, incentivizes you to go beat the shit out of everyone you see. But there are skills are expensive. Like, you probably may have noticed, but the other first tier skills were like 400,000 yen. So that should clue you in on how plentiful money is in this game. But at the rate we're going, maybe random battles aren't quite the fastest way to fat cat stacks.
I mean, he kind of explained it to you, Kiryu. He clearly stated he used to wreck it back in the day, and that you should invest in yourself, which he has clearly done. You see that ball and bowler hat?
Yeah, really?
It had like 6 repair patches on it.
For anyone who's wondering, yes, Kabukicho is just as bright and glitzy at night as this town is.
I almost want to go here and then go to Shanghai or Hong Kong and just see like which one is more offensive at night.
I honestly might give that one to Kabukicho. Like it's got a great, or it's really fun at night, but also it is basically a red light district.
Look, I've been to the red light district. That is not a great place.
Yo! 現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
Hey, I thought we were drinking all night, Nishiki.
You can drink with them.
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
Kiryu's probably not interested in these ladies.
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
There's only one woman for Kiryu, and she's actually not in this game at all.
やった
Damn.
Like, not even a passing mention.
Kiryu gave her the cold shoulder so hard she's not in the game.
As far as this game is concerned, she just does not exist. Which is really weird, considering this is supposed to, like, go into, like, their backstories for the main, the main timeline.
Like, they're just lining up for, like, Yakuza 0.5 or something.
A lot of people really love that, actually. In any case.
いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それがなんだ。
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。
Ishiki here is going after promotions and a rise to the top via good impressions.
Yeah, it seems very clear that Nishiki is the kind of guy who wants to, get ahead via money and flashiness, whereas Kiryu wants to do hard work.
Yeah, like I like how different these two are, and yet they're still like clearly best buds.
これで2度目だけど、なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。
I don't think anyone wearing a flashy suit like that would be mistaken for a bum.
Now that guy with the bowler hat.
つっても、おめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれた人の。
Kazama is basically their father figure. He's the guy, I guess, overseeing the orphanage they grew up in, and they look up to him very much.
I mean, if you told me I could follow in the footsteps of Guy Kazama, I would.
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の目が出てくるかもしれない。
But yeah, Kiryu's main motivation for joining the Yakuza was to help out Kazama in any way he could.
堂島組の組員なんだ。
I feel like Kiryu is just like,
俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
Maybe Nishi's not Kazama family either. I don't remember which family he belongs to, but I don't think he was just straight Dojima family.
Well, didn't he say the Dojima pin?
真面目な話はもうやめ
I'll
な。
have to.
Oh. No, I think you're right. I think that is a Dojima pin. I'm mistaken.
We'll check the footage again.
今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Well, in any case, are you ready for karaoke?
Dude, I'm always ready for karaoke.
So, it's a rhythm game. You press buttons in time with the music. You got 4 buttons. That's all.
I love that this is introduced in the first hour.
I know, I love it. I would not recommend trying to play this in a keyboard and mouse, but yeah, we got 2 songs that we can sing, and we're gonna sing Judgment. This one is new for Yakuza 0, and it's a great song.
Disappointed they kept the tabs.
You know, I actually do have access to like the game's files, so like the uncut version, or sorry, the uncut version of this video will just have the song and singing by themselves.
Nice.
I was really happy when this game came out on PC so I could rip those files without having to actually dump like a disc. I actually did do that for the Kiwami LP. So partway into like the karaoke session, they'll just go into like this little dream sequence, and they're always fucking amazing.
I love it. Is it the barman who's at the piano?
I think he's an NPC who
he's
fills
just
up in
happy
another
to be
area.
there. He just like comes up to Kiryu after. He's like, "I loved you on the mic so much, man."
I mean, who wouldn't?
What if that's like the musician's like self-insert? That'd also be cool.
Yeah, it would. So yeah, karaoke's fun. I don't like the karaoke system here, where you got a bunch of different lines that can go in different tempos, but what can you do?
The only thing I didn't really like is that it seems like the audio is like half a step before the lyrics.
Like when Kiryu sings, the song lyrics are
For where like the buttons.
oh.
It just seems like the audio's ahead.
I don't know, you get used to it after a while.
嘘つけ その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか
After Kiwami, the Yakuza series uses a completely different engine, so it has a different karaoke system, which is a lot easier to manage.
Right.
Because it's just one continuously scrolling line
それにしても
instead of
思いっきり歌っ
I'm just gonna point this out. That glass is either a really shitty design or they have baseballs in them.
it's basically like a solid sphere of ice.
まあいいじゃねえか付き合えよ天国
It
I don't know,
doesn't
there's a
move.
billboard I see on my way home that has like that kind of ice on like a whiskey glass. It's weird. I don't go drinking, as you can probably tell.
It's like, damn, me neither. Let's go get some experience. Are you ready for a night on the town? Let's get crazy.